Hello, good morning, and welcome to Enapa TV. This is our 2024 live coverage of the elections, and we are currently stationed at the Ayawaso West Wogon. And do note that there are 246 polling stations in this particular constituency, and right now we are at the Oponglo polling centers, and we have 4 centers at this particular station, and we'll be engaging with some voters. But before that, there were some concerns that when the voting started, or when it was 7 o'clock, people were queued up right here, but they were finding it difficult, to set up their BVD, that's the biometric verification device, and so it delayed the voting process right here at this polling center. And so they did not commence exactly 7 a.m. They commenced at 7:40 right here at this polling center. And so we'll be going there to interact with some voters. How has it been so far? How are they seeing the process? Security wise, are they impressed with what they are seeing? And so do stick and stay with me so that we engage some voters.
Okay, so we have one of the voters. He just finished voting, so we want to ask him some questions. Good morning, sorry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, can we know your name?
I'm Dance Eric.
Okay, so Mr. Eric, you just voted. We want to know, how is the experience so far? Is it going well? Do you like how you've been treated? We want to know.
Oh yes, it's going well. But this election has been free and fair. Looking at from 8 o'clock up to now, and I could see that it's very smooth. Everything is on point. Now, when you do the verification, it doesn't keep time. Just fast, and then you are done with it. So that I can see.
Okay, so what are your expectations? As you said it looks like a free and fair election. So what are your expectations till it clocks on 5 o'clock p.m.?
Actually, my expectation is that I don't want to mention my party, but I want my party to win as well. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Hello, please, I'm Benedicta.
And you are?
Espoir.
All right, so have you cast your vote already?
Of course.
Sure.
All right, so yeah, what are your expectations? Are you a first-time voter?
Yeah, I am.
So, as a first-time voter, what actually pushed you to go to the polls today? What were you expecting? What are you expecting after today?
Okay. Frankly speaking, I was trembling a little bit because this was my first time. Yes. But when I got there, I saw my candidates. I actually got some enthusiasm to vote, and listening to the policies they have, I'm sure I'm going to benefit a lot. So I had to go and vote. I'm not wasting this opportunity at all because my vote counts. Yes,
your vote actually really does count. Sorry. You're saying you're not a first-time voter, so you have actually voted before. Are you voting for your old person, or you have a new person this year?
I'm voting for the same people. Yeah. The people I voted for today were the people I voted for in 2020 because I believe in them.
Alright, so you believe in them now. What is your advice to Ghanaians? Today is the elections. A lot of people tend to become very violent when they find out about the results of the elections, especially when they know their party does not win. What is your advice to Ghanaians, especially the youth?
I think anything that happens for a reason. If your candidate didn't win, just take it to cool. And these politicians, if they win, they are winning for themselves. Actually, they are winning for themselves. So you just need to focus on life, be determined, wear your ass out, be hardworking, be smart with your work. Just build something for yourself, because yes, you need to vote because it's your civic responsibility. And this one I posted on my status that if you don't vote in this election, you don't have the moral right to criticize any government or any person from 7th January 2025 to 6th January 2029. You don't want to vote because you feel like you're in a silo. You don't care, so you don't want to vote. But after voting, we just hope they fear God and they do something that would make our lives better and then easy. But don't be violent, just be cool, take it cool, like everyone wins. If in life, if you never fail, you will not become better. So if your candidate didn't win, take it cool, focus on your life, do whatever you will do, and then become a better person in life. Maybe you come and stand the next time they will vote for you, you will win.
Maybe they will vote for you and you will win. Thank you, Benedicta and Espoir.
All right, so I have here with me one voter who is coming to vote at the Oponglo polling station. Hello, good morning and welcome to Anapa TV. What's your name?
Good morning, my name is Solomon Tete and thanks for having me on this.
Solomon Tete. And so, are you here to vote or you voted already?
I'm here to, but I've already voted.
You've already voted. Okay, so how has the process been? Because I learned at this particular station, the voting process was delayed. So they didn't commence exactly 7 o'clock. They commenced 7:40. Were you delayed? How did you see the process so far?
Yeah, initially, that is how it started because we have 1 or 2 issues to deal with. But in terms of security-wise and other aspects, everything has been under control. And then for the past 1 hour now, I think we are seeing in progress. People are coming around to also cast their votes. And as it stands now, we have calm issues over here.
All right, so since you voted, what's the message for those who haven't voted? I mean, we have people who have decided that they are not coming to vote. What's your message for them?
Yes, voting is in terms of exercising your right, and then we know what is going on currently in the economy. So it's up to you to choose whether you come into voting or not. Because we cannot, you have the right to decide to do whatever you want to do. So at least if you're in the house and then you don't know what to do, I would still urge you to come on board, come and exercise your rights, and then let's push in the agenda to bring the right people to come in government.
All right, thank you very much, Solomon.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
My name is Adesi Delato.
In terms of voting, you voted over the years. What do you think is different from this year's voting as well?
This year's voting, I think they've given place for the elderly, the sick, the pregnant, and the vulnerable. So I fall in the elderly side. So I did not join the queue. So I went straight. So it's normal for me. I don't have to queue as I've been doing over the years. So this one, I think, is peace and stress, non-stressful. Yeah.
And one more thing, some people, the youth, are complaining that they voted and they are not seeing any change. And so this year, they are not voting. What do you have to tell them?
Well, you mentioned youth. They have a long way ahead of them. If they say they will not vote, they are doing themselves. Because they have to be part of the decision making. Because every decision that has to be done, they do it according to the youth population. So I don't side with them that they don't vote, but I think that they don't understand the meaning of voting. They don't understand the democracy that we are practicing now. Because if you don't like somebody, and if that person's actions is giving you sleepless night, if that person's actions is not to your advantage, what you do is you change the person. So by changing the person, you use your tongue to change it. So if you don't go to vote, how will you change it? Okay. So, and that one too, you cannot, for me, if you don't vote, you don't have to even argue. Because if you are not part of those people who choose the leaders. Yes. So if you don't vote, you don't have to. When people are talking about politics, you keep quiet. Because you did not contribute to that. Yes. So if you vote, that's my civil right. I want a change. That one there, it is true, I want a change. And I'll be happy if that change comes. Yes, I want a change. Because the system is hard. The system is hard. Those who say it's not hard, well, they are living in the other, but this one, the system is hard. So we need a change. We need a change. Yes. So
Thank you. Hello, please, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
All right. Everybody knows what is going on in Ghana. Most people have, for some weird reasons, decided to not vote this year because they feel like they are not getting what their vote is worth. Why are you voting this year?
Okay, basically, I think what you said, most people are not voting because they are not getting what they want. I think it shouldn't be a reason for people not to vote. If you listen to Bertolt Brecht, he once said that the worst illiterate is the politically illiterate who hears nothing, takes no part in political life. But they should know that the price of beans, of rent, of medicine, all depends on political decision. Therefore, you have to come and then exercise your democratic right and then be part of the decision to choose a leader. Because if the prices of fuel is increased, it will affect all of us. The price of flour, when it increases, it will affect all of us. So you have to come out and cast your vote and then be part of the decision that will declare someone's presidency. And then you should be proud of yourself to take that civic right or responsibility. So we should come out and vote. I'm voting because I know what is happening. I have to take part in the decision-making process so that I'll be proud of myself to say that, yes, I'm part of those who made this person a leader. Basically, I voted in the Adentan municipality, but I came with my wife here because she's voting here, so I came with her to exercise her franchise.
Right.
That is what brought me here.
All right. Sure, thank you. Thank you so much.
My name is Livingston.
Okay, Livingston, have you cast your vote yet?
Not yet. I'm on my way to cast my vote.
All right, so what are your expectations as a voter? This is not your first time voting, I presume?
No, this is not my first time.
All right, so what are your expectations for this year?
Okay, for this year, we just expect nothing from the usual, but we know that each and every one of us are in high hope of expectancy, and we just want the best person to emerge as the winner. And we know that despite people are saying it is possible, we are also saying that we are breaking the 8. So in as much as you are on any side, all that we need is Ghana should win.
All right, Ghana should win. So over the past few months, there's been a lot of controversies and then controversial arguments and all that amongst persons of different parties. What is your advice to Ghanaians as we go to the polls today?
Okay, so my advice to Ghanaians is you need to first of all look at the person you are having an argument with. Check and see if the person is intellectually inclined to really go on a foot-to-foot argument with the person. And you should go, there should be decorum in each and every one of us our speech. And I think by doing so, each and every one of us will be at peace. So just be decorum in the way you express your views and express your mind, and because it's all for the betterment of this nation, and we are all hoping for the best for Ghana.
We are all hoping for the best for Ghana. Thank you so much for doing the interview with me.
You're welcome.
So it's 10:36 now, and then we are at Ekwafo Hall 3A, and then here are the total number of votes. That is 414. In that we have 57 casts. That is as at 10:37. There are 57 people who have cast their vote, and then females are 21 out of the 57, and we have 36 males out of it. Stay tuned. We'll keep updating you.
Within the Secretary da Costa. Original.
That's good. Or Penisa or to about police station.
Patrol you.
Into patrol what to abana.
Patrol. And I remember Hanuma who's a higher very calm. Then Yamias say a higher very calm.
Okay, open your body and just say, man chassis exactly 7 o'clock a.m. No, it's a delay process. Like a crime to buy West Press baby, sir. Omu delay one. I say a quarter time out.
Nipe go na me na me do on buy na ye buy so ye late time pa obi awie
Matthias nti e den na wo ka che omo beto omo de ni omo person beto aba this year
obi amon ne so beto aba me fi say dia ye ho beto ye
yeah it's a new oh I'll on YouTube when you go to